Otaku boy was rejected until his crush saw his size. Now this video is 30 minutes long, and knowing me, it's gonna be the video I'm gonna upload is gonna be like 40 or 50 minutes long. So grab your snacks, grab your dinner, grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, your flaming hot Cheetos, your spaghetti from yesterday, your sloppy Joe, I don't know. But without further ado, let's get into this video. And why do they already look like they could be my little sister?
Nishikata is a good-for-nothing high schooler getting bullied by his class idol Takagi every day. His life takes a turn when he realizes that she likes him and he has a chance to clap his dream girl. However,
I'm sorry, what do you mean clap his dream girl? Now obviously, obviously they're above the age. Obviously they're the legal age because, Japan's legal age is 16. They're probably like, knowing romance anime, they're 16. So yeah, but still, why does anime make them look so like lollicons? Like, and it's not in a good way. Like, they're obviously, of age, but they don't look like
or any of this, Nishikata is busy making a paper craft during English class when Takagi, sitting beside him, asks him about his masterpiece. He is hesitant and refuses.
And I'm just realizing what his crush looks like. Bro, I could have a whole tennis match on his I played tennis at one point, but like I could have a whole tennis match on her forehead with how big it is.
She might report him to the teacher after completing his paper spring. He happily examines his work as he continues making a surprise prank toy to scare Takagi. Takagi is having trouble opening her geometry box and asks Nishikata for help. Wearing big boy pants, Nishikata pulls open the box and screams as a scary cat drawn
That is not that scary.
on paper spring rushes out at him. Looking at laughing Takagi, Nishikata is enraged and starts working on a plan to avenge himself but blushes as soon as she talks to him. Takagi borrows his eraser and recalls the myth that writing your crush's name on the eraser makes your love mutual. She slowly removes the cover from Nishikata's eraser and looks at him teasingly as if she is disappointed in him for believing in such a childish myth. She expresses her psychologically and human manipulation techniques by successfully gaslighting him into believing that he wrote someone's name. He quickly takes back his eraser and is surprised to find it blank, causing him to confront her, but the teacher shuts him up.
Okay, I'm already getting like completely out of it because personally, here's my ranking in like anime genres: shonen at the top, then isekai, then manhwa like Solo Leveling, then mystery like Danganronpa or stuff like that, then killing games like Tomodachi Game and stuff. And then at the very bottom, yes, even below ecchi and anime, is romance, because it be taking them the entire anime just to hold hands.
Filled with rage, Nishikata
Okay, here's the plan, guys. Once this video hits the 10-minute mark, I am skipping towards the end.
is looking for payback and decides to embarrass Takagi by writing a name on her eraser when she goes to the toilet. Unwrapping the eraser, Nishikata is frozen as he notices something already written on it, and his heart breaks as he realizes that the initials are not his. Gathering all his courage, he unwraps the eraser and finds a phrase asking him to look in the hallway, where Takagi is laughing as she watches Nishikata do exactly as she predicted. She tells him that the look.
What is this? First of all, why does it look like that her forehead is a tennis racket why does her forehead keep getting bigger in every single scene? And second of all, what is this? Like, what is this prank wars event? Talk about, like, what is going on
his face is priceless, and Nishikata vows to get back at him. As she takes back her eraser, it is revealed that Nishikata's name is written on the other side. Looking at his terrible luck, she hopes that he never plays poker in his life. Nishikata cheers up on his way to school for Sunday cleaning duty by planning to rig Takagi's desk, but he is depressed to see her from the class window. As he enters the class, he notices her shoes from behind the teacher's desk and sits on his seat to avoid getting pranked. He realizes that this is a trap and acts as if he is going to the bathroom and searches the whole room for her. Sitting on his seat after failing to find her, he is caught off guard by Takagi, who is hiding behind the curtains and falls off his chair. Sitting calmly on their chairs, they are sharing a romantic moment when they are interrupted by other students entering the class. Takagi asks Nishikata if he has done his chores and he trips.
Okay, at 10 minutes, I'm actually just gonna skip to the end. And if I don't see them kiss at the end at least, this is immediately a garbage anime. This is immediately going in my anime list of anime that I'm never watching in my life.
As he rushes to clean the blackboard. In the bathroom, Nishikata is trying to find a way to win against Takagi, and Nakai asks if he is practicing funny faces. He tries to do it, which makes Nakai laugh, and he decides to use it against Takagi. During the class, Nishikata is waiting for the right moment, and when she addresses him, he hits her with his funny face, but Takagi seems to have a good poker face. She opens her pocket mirror, which makes silly Nishikata laugh, and he gets in trouble. Takagi teaches him to better his technique, and he gets so engrossed that he doesn't realize that the teacher is in front of him and gets scolded.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, teacher, god dang. I feel like you're gonna start touching my butt.
He decides to not look at Takagi to avoid getting in trouble, but after a while, when he looks at her, he is surprised to find her looking at him. She starts a staring competition and he ends up laughing, which lands him in trouble again. In calligraphy class, they are having trouble deciding what to write, so Takagi proposes to write what they want from each other. Nishikata wants a soft word that conveys his message to stop teasing him and comes up with the word restraint. Takagi fails to understand it and asks him to remain the same because he is easy to tease. Furious, he asks to try again, and going on the offensive, he writes,
I'm just not talking because, like, during anime recaps, I'm trying to, like, because usually the anime recaps I choose to react to, they're usually anime that I've never seen before or I'm considering watching. So I'm just sitting here thinking, should I give this anime a chance? Because I've only watched like a few romance anime in my life, so I'm trying to figure out if I should. Alright, just 3 more minutes, I'm skipping to the
kindness
end.
While Takagi is unable to decide. She compliments Nishikata's writing and picks up his pencil, which makes him realize that Takagi is kind. He was just too blind to notice it. She makes him blush by clearing his face, and he changes his word to a clear-cut sentence to stop teasing him. Takagi is surprised by this and vows to try her best and shows Nishikata her paper, telling him that he has ink on his face, causing him to throw a fit again. Mina is discussing with her friend about switching to a summer.
I'm sorry, but why does her head look like that I could play freaking... What's that one sport called? Ping pong. Why does her head look like that Why does her forehead look like I could grab it and start hitting a ball with it like it's a ping pong? I'm
Uniform
sorry.
When Sani arrives wearing short sleeves, and Mina confronts her that they were supposed to switch together. The next day, Sani wore full sleeves, but Mina switched to summer uniform without informing. During English class, Nishikata is planning to tease Takagi when the teacher calls out his name to continue the translation. Takagi tells him the line, but he thinks that this is maths class and gives the line number as an answer, making the whole class laugh. Takagi reads his expressions that he is planning to get back at her and asks about his plan, but he refuses to reveal it. An idea strikes him to him.
Okay, if I'm being honest, I'm bored. Okay, like I was planning, by the time you're watching this, I've probably posted a bunch of other YouTube shorts and videos. I was planning just to do those and just do something, whether it's watch TV or go to bed. But nope, instead I'm reacting to this. Okay. If I'm gonna react to this, at least I'm gonna be comfortable while doing it. There we go.
Embarrass Takagi just like him and distracts her in silly talk to make her forget the line they are at. He tries to occupy her mind with breakfast talk, but when the teacher asks her to translate, she successfully does so, ruining his plan. Looking at his frustrated face, she teasingly asks if he was thinking about her and makes him blush, saying that he is always on her mind. On their first swimming lesson, Nishikata sits on a bench
No, I'm scared. Because in every single romance anime, like from what I know, whenever there's some kind of pool scene or beach scene, the one thing that they show the most, and I'm not gonna say it.
Because of his injury, and watches others enjoy. Takagi joins him and starts their usual straight-up psychological warfare. She successfully guesses the cause of his injury and asks him to guess why she isn't joining others. Nishikata suddenly remembers his friend telling him that girls on their period don't go in the pool, but he is
What? Why does that even matter?
too embarrassed to say it. Struck in a pincer attack by Takagi, he realizes that no matter what he does, he is on the losing side. Exploring his other options, he thinks if she is embarrassed about her washboard. He gathers up the courage and says that she might be on her catch-up production days, but Takagi says that he is wrong. She changes into her swimsuit and tells him that she is staying out of the pool just to get a cute expression out of him. Mina is coming to school with her friends and complains about her coffee.
What is this filler trio? Like, y'all know, what's that one trio from Naruto? Not Lee Squad, what's that one trio that's literally just always just there just for filler? Oh no, like, dang it, I don't remember their names. But it's just three characters that are just there just to be. Oh yeah, back in Naruto Jump, Konohamaru's gang, like him, that girl, and the kid with the snot always running down his nose. Those three would just always be there, and it'd feel like that I'm watching mini filler, bro. That's how I feel watching these
saying
three.
that she was an adult and now the bitterness was not tolerated. Sani offers Mina to exchange coffee with her orange juice and she is delighted. On his way back, Nishikata is drinking a newly released soda when Takagi arrives on her bicycle and starts walking along.
No, what's tripping me up is that while I'm reacting to this, I gotta constantly remind myself, like, these are 16-plus-year-olds. These people are technically of age, and yet they look like they're freshmen, yet they're like seniors. I hate this.
She notices his soda and asks for a sip. Nishikata tries to make her blush by saying that this will be an indirect kiss, but she confidently ignores him. However, when Nishikata is about to drink it after taking his can back, Takagi repeats his words and he nervously drops the can. Frustrated, he throws the can in a nearby bin and is surprised to see it go in on the first try. He successfully throws a bunch of other
Nigga is not Michael Jack. Wrong MJ. Blood is not. I'm not gonna say it because I know I'm gonna say it. I know I'm gonna get the wrong name again. Blood is not MJ. Blood is not getting into the NBA with this one, Chief.
hands as well and is proud of his newly found Michael Jordan skill. When Takagi fails,
There we go. That's the name. Michael Jordan. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name.
tells her that he will do anything she asks if she makes the bin on the next try. To his horror, she succeeds and says she will give him her first kiss if he wins. Already nervous, Nishikata is thrown off balance and he fails. The next day, Mina again complains about
Again, first of all, every single time when there's filler, it's always these three chicks. And second of all, how are you gonna be Michael Jordan for like 15 plus shots, but the minute she says, yo, if you make this, I'll give you a kiss, that's the one time you mess up.
her soda biting her tongue, and Yukari drinks it to prove that nothing is wrong with the drink. She has an upcoming burp, but she presses it down because she doesn't want Mina to make fun of her. Her changing facial expressions make Mina wonder if she is feeling the pain, but Yukari denies it. At last, she...
And you know what? How long has this video been going on so far? Okay, it's been 14 minutes. At like 15 minutes or something, I might just skip till the end.
times her burp with Mina's rant and successfully hides it from her. Reaching back home, Nishikata devises a plan to avenge his lost self-respect. He hears a player talk about training after making mistakes, and Nishikata decides to do push-ups as many times as he is teased.
This is not your training.
He is sore all over and Takagi asks for the reason. She hopes he doesn't stop training after 2 days because he looks good muscular. After a few days, while walking back home, Takagi tells him that working out in growing years may shunt his growth. and Nishikata is terrified thinking how much she will tease him if he is shorter than Takagi. However, she also tells him that this is just a rumor and praises his muscular look, which makes him blush. Nina and her friends are looking at a pair of cats idling in a garden and doing a commentary, taking the white cat as a sad wife who feels ignored by his workaholic husband.
I swear.
However, they are speechless when Sani tells them that both of them are male cats. One day, it starts raining at off time and Mina rants as she forgot to bring her umbrella, but Yukari offers her bus money. Nishikata is delighted to know that Takagi also forgot her umbrella and calls her an airhead, but she makes him paralyzed by asking him to share his umbrella. On their way back, Nishikata shows Takagi a frog, expecting her to freak out, but she grabs it and places the frog on his shoulder, which makes him jump out of fear. Seeing his shoulder getting wet, Takagi scoots closer to him, which makes his heart go into overload, and he talks about random stuff, calling her a Dumbo. Takagi notices his embarrassment and teases him by asking about various flirty things like love umbrella and kisses. Nishikata is relieved when the rain stops at last and they go their separate ways home. English teacher gives Nishikata the duty of cleaning the science lab as a punishment for his behavior. Going toward the closet, Nishikata rants how only he is punished when Takagi teases him, but
she literally came out the closet.
He jumps out of fear when he finds her inside the closet. She proposes to play rock, paper, scissors for every quarter of the lab. Nishikata loses even after she...
I can join your side.
This is not sponsored.
What conditions?
Bro, this is not sponsored.
Declares her choice because he doesn't trust her. Nakai and Mono pass by the lab and stop to greet him. He wishes...
No, you know what? I'm actually gonna do it. If I see those three girls one more time, I'm actually skipping till the end.
Gives him luck and they continue their walk. Takagi tells Nishikata that they are dating and are on their way to the rooftop, and she expresses her desire to experience youth. Nishikata loses rock, paper, scissors and ends up cleaning the whole lab. Takagi demands juice on their way back home because she stayed only to accompany him. Passing a playground, Takagi proposes a duel with juice as a stake. Nishikata decides his recently discovered talent. High bar kickover is the competition and thinks that Takagi has walked into his trap. Using her skirt as an excuse, she asks him to look the other way while she does it. Nishikata struggles with his kickover but proposes another round. He doubts that she is cheating when she agrees easily. Nishikata sneaks a peek when he hears her jump and witnesses her doing it. He also gets a good look at her shorts and claims his defeat due to his embarrassment. Takagi teases the pervert on their way back as she enjoys the drink she won. Nishikata catches cold after spending the whole night watching a Barbie-like movie. Takagi is worried by his absence, but he arrives late, dressed like an old hag. She inquires about his health and he tries to act like the hero from the movie, but Takagi catches on. Nishikata had learned a technique from the movie last night to make her blush by calling her cute. He assumes the awkward pose, waiting for Takagi to approach him, but...
Guys, this hurts. This actually hurts.
He doesn't bother with him. He suspects that she might have realized his intentions from the pose and sits normally. Looking at her, Nishikata realizes that she is really pretty and gets embarrassed at the thought of calling her cute. Takagi notices his face go red and asks if he is feeling fine. He confesses that fever was just an excuse, and Takagi then continues to make fun of him the rest of the day. Mina forces her friends to go to the main store as all nearby stores...
That's it. I said it. I literally said, if I see them one more time, that's it. Okay, so skipping all the way ahead. I still don't see Kiss.
Earlier because he was returning a lost item. Nishikata is surprised to have an oracle as his classmate, but Takagi pulls out her lost handkerchief and he realizes that he missed his introductory session because of her. Nishikata falls during his workout session and hits... They are separated, makes him depressed. Channel for more plot-filled recaps.
What?
Hi.
That was it? We didn't even get anything? Man, I can't believe I just wasted my life. But yeah, this is gonna be the last video for a few hours because it's like it's like 3 a.m. or something where I'm at. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here.